Ibrahim had everything a man could desire in his community: honor, respect, and the title of Al-Hajji after his pilgrimage to Mecca. People greeted him with reverence. Even young children ran to kiss his hand. Yet behind his calm smile, he carried a secret burden. His heart was restless. Each night, after leading his family in prayer, he lay awake staring at the ceiling, wondering if God truly heard him. At work, Ibrahim noticed his colleague Samuel, who was always calm even under pressure. Samuel never boasted, never cursed, and treated everyone with kindness. One day when Ibrahim asked how he remained so peaceful, Samuel simply said, "It is not me. It is Christ who gives me peace." The name stirred Ibrahim. He had heard of Isa, Jesus, in the Quran, but never spoken of like this. That night, curiosity kept him awake. Samuel, sensing Ibrahim's interest, quietly gifted him an Arabic New Testament. Ibrahim accepted it hesitantly, hiding it in a cloth at the bottom of his drawer. Each evening, when his family slept, he opened it in secret. The words of Jesus touched him deeply. "Love your enemies, bless those who curse you." No teacher he had ever known had spoken with such authority and love. He felt as though the pages were reading his soul. Weeks turned into months, and Ibrahim's heart grew divided. One side feared betrayal of his family, dishonor from his community, and the wrath of those who would call him a traitor. The other side longed for the freedom and love he found in Jesus' words. He fasted more, prayed harder, even returned to the mosque more frequently. But the emptiness remained. One night, trembling, he cried out, "God, if Jesus is truly your son, show me." That same night, Ibrahim dreamt vividly. He was walking alone in the desert, thirsty and exhausted. Suddenly, a man clothed in white appeared, offering him water. Ibrahim drank, and his thirst vanished instantly. The man looked at him and said, "I am the living water. Follow me." Ibrahim woke in tears, shaking from what he had seen. He could no longer deny it. Jesus was calling him. Ibrahim confessed his new faith quietly to Samuel, who wept with joy and began mentoring him. But soon whispers spread. His brother noticed he no longer prayed at the mosque with the same zeal. Friends began to distance themselves. One evening, his eldest son confronted him. "Father, why do you read that Christian book?" The pain of rejection pierced him, yet he clung to Jesus' words. "Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." Though rejected by many, Ibrahim found a new family among believers who met secretly. For the first time, he experienced fellowship filled with joy and worship that touched his spirit. When he was baptized, he felt as though chains had fallen off his soul. He was no longer just Hajji Ibrahim, a man respected by tradition. He was now Ibrahim, a disciple of Christ, a child of God. Years later, Ibrahim shared his story with courage. He told others that peace was not found in rituals, but in a person, Jesus Christ. Some listened with anger, others with curiosity, but a few, just like him, felt their hearts stirred. Ibrahim lived the rest of his life not as a pilgrim who once walked in Mecca, but as a pilgrim walking daily with Christ toward an eternal home.